Peak Design has just refreshed their entire everyday line with version 2. We've been playing around with them for the last week and a half, and I've got to say, we've been impressed so far. I'm Tom, the founder of Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. In this video, we're going to be doing an overview of most of the bags in the line, as well as the different colors and sizes. And remember, at the time of this review, you can get a discount on Peak Design by joining our members-only Deals Vault over at packhacker.com by signing up for our newsletter. Link in the description below, so be sure to check that out. Let's dive into the overview. Within this release, Peak Design has updated the following products: the Everyday Backpack, both the 20-liter and 30-liter version; the new Everyday Backpack Zip in 15 liters and 20 liters; the Everyday Sling in 3-liter, 6-liter, and 10-liter sizes; the Everyday Messenger at 15 liters; the Everyday Tote at 15 liters; and the Everyday Totepack at 20 liters. Peak Design has sent us the 30-liter Everyday Backpack, both versions of the Backpack Zip, and then each version of the Sling. We'll be releasing quick hit videos over on our Pack Hacker Quick Hits channel, as well as full reviews over on the website at packhacker.com after we've tested these bags for just a little bit longer. We'd love to hear the products that you are most excited about in the V2 release, so let us know in the comments below this video. We also have links to every product over on packhacker.com, links in the description below. In this release, Peak Design has also released a bunch of different colorways as well, which we're really excited about. We have black, charcoal, ash, midnight navy, and bone. We have the 15-liter Zip in the bone colorway, and we're really curious to see if that gets dirty quickly or not, so we'll cover that in the full review. And keep in mind, not every product is available in each one of these colorways. It kind of differs between the sizes and the type of product, so make sure to check that out over on Peak Design's website. With all of the colors available, they have a new fabric as well. For those that are technically inclined, it is a DWR impregnated, double poly-coated, weatherproof, 100% recycled 400D nylon canvas shell. Basically, it feels just slightly more rubbery, like there's a coating on this material. And in comparison to the Codra, that feels a little bit rougher, a little bit more coarse. So this feels a lot more similar to the Peak Design travel backpack if you've ever had a chance to hold that in your hand. The good news is all of the materials are 100% Blue Sign approved, except for the black colorway. And this aligns perfectly with Peak Design's new climate neutral initiative that they've been working on. One other note that we're excited about is that Peak Design has worked closely with Zoom Zippers to create the Ultra Zip. It is their proprietary zipper that they have developed along with Zoom Zippers, and it is featured on every product in the line. We've had some concerns in the past about Peak Design using non-YKK zippers, especially for a travel backpack, so we're excited to see how these new Ultra Zips continue to hold up as we test them for longer. Right off the bat, these zippers are super smooth to use, especially around all the curves of the bags, and they feel great in the hand. We're also pretty excited about the way that they look visually. It's basically just a rounded rectangle, it's nice and symmetrical, and it matches the overall look and style that Peak Design is going for in this updated line. On that note, let's get into the individual bags. The V2 of the Everyday Backpack has everything we know and love from the V1, as well as a couple new features and refinements compared to the older version. First, these straps are much more comfortable in V2. The foam is more dense and more spongy. It is much more comfortable to wear under a heavy load. Personally, I've tested the V1 on a couple different trips, just loaded out with camera gear, and it does start to feel heavy, and these shoulder straps can start to cut into the front of your body. And this has been a common complaint from other people with the bags as well. So happy to report that in V2, the straps are much more comfortable, especially under heavy loads. Plus, the straps have a magnetic feature, so they sort of just fall right into place while not in use. Next up, the side pocket flaps. Overall, we love the simplification of the organization on the wings. We just have one stretchy mesh pocket at the top with magnets, and then one zippered mesh pocket at the bottom with two liner dividers on the interior. It looks a lot cleaner, is easier to access, and seems like it'll organize stuff a lot better than the previous version. Now that we look at the previous version, it just looks a little bit bulky and kludgy compared to this new version. The last feature that we're going to cover in this quick overview is the adjustable laptop compartment. The adjustable Velcro flap allows you to raise and lower the laptop compartment. Put it lower if you have a larger laptop, including that new 16-inch MacBook Pro, and you can bring it up a little bit higher if you have a smaller 13-inch laptop. This is great for quicker access, plus the laptop is pretty much suspended, which protects it from unexpected drops. At the end of the day, the Peak Design Everyday Backpack V2 is more geared towards people that have lenses and camera gear to haul around. However, it can function well as an everyday carry backpack or a small one-bag travel backpack if you pack really minimally as well. Overall, it is much more refined, and there are a bunch of other little details that have been updated on this bag compared to the last, and it's just a solid bag. So be sure to stay tuned for our full review on this bag. Nathan has been testing it for the last week and a half, and we'll get up to at least 2 weeks of testing, likely 3 with this review, and then we'll be making a video review on the main channel, as well as a written review over on the website as well. So stay tuned for that. And if there's anything that you want to see covered in the full review, be sure to leave a comment below and we'll take a look. The Everyday Backpack Zip is a style of bag that Peak Design has never included in their line before. It comes in 20 liters, which we have here. This is in the black colorway, and we have a 15-liter version in the bone colorway as well. With that bone, we really wanted to test the white color and see how it holds up to abrasions and dirt as we go through our testing process. Peak Design tees this up as a simpler, more pared-down version of their everyday 30-liter and 20-liter bags. There's no mag latch on the bag, and we just have one zip going around the entire exterior of the bag with 4 zipper pulls. When looking at the design of this bag and the zipper, it basically curves around the entirety of the pack, which isn't necessarily easy to do with zippers, so it's becoming more apparent as to why Peak Design has worked with Zoom zippers to create their Ultra Zips. It's very smooth to use and even glides easily around the tightest of corners. You can't say that for every bag out there. When fully open, it's a similar layout to the Peak Design Everyday Backpack. If you fully unzip everything, the Velcro origami inside allows the bag to keep its shape and stay sectioned out. You probably don't want to fully open all of the zippers too often. It's more about getting the origami shelves inside in position and then strategically accessing each section based on the positioning of these zippers on the exterior of the bag. A couple of other key points to mention on the features. Just like with the Peak Design Everyday Backpack, there is a luggage pass-through if you want to use this in conjunction with a roller bag. The aluminum hardware just glides when you adjust it, and we really like that. The Everyday Zip offers a similar lash system to the Everyday Backpack. You have 2 lash straps on each of the water bottle pockets, although you don't have the lash straps at the bottom here like we have in the Everyday Backpack. So again, just kind of a pared down version of the other bag. Overall, we're digging the look and feel of the Everyday Zip. We think it makes a nice addition to the line. The access on this bag so far has taken a little bit to get used to. However, Rebecca has been testing it for the last week and a half and will continue to do so until we do our full review. The Sling comes in 3 different sizes and styles. The 10-liter version, which we have in the back, is starting to feel a little bit larger, a little bit more like a messenger bag. But the form and aesthetic and function is a big improvement when compared to the older 10-liter size Sling. Plus, it also has a luggage pass-through if you want to use it as a companion to roller luggage while you're traveling. The 3-liter and 6-liter sizes are new for Peak Design. So they used to have a 5-liter version. They basically split the difference and created a 6-liter and 3-liter version. I thought that the 3-liter version of this bag would be a little bit smaller, but due to the structured fabric, it keeps its shape and has a little bit of a larger feel. It's great for camera gear, but not quite as great if you just want to take everything out of your pockets and dump them inside of a sling. Mark, our video editor and camera guy, has been using this sling to carry all of our photography gear in it for the last week and a half, and he's going to continue testing it after we post this video. So we basically fit everything on our kit on the inside. We have a Sony a7 III, 2 different lenses, and batteries, and a couple other accessories, and all that fits really nicely right here inside of the 3-liter version. There are lash straps on the interior of the sling that you can pull out, attach to the loops on the exterior, and hang things like the Peak Design tripod off of the sling. We think that's really handy for shooting, and you can easily take along a smaller tripod with you. The aluminum adjusters, just like the other bags we mentioned, are very smooth to use, and we're especially excited about the quick release slider on the front of these slings. It's really easy to be wearing the sling very tight to your body, just quickly grabbing that, loosening it up, and getting access to it more near your hip if you want to sort through everything inside. And lastly, we like the swivel strap that adjusts and lays nicely depending on which way you're wearing the sling. Overall, we love that Peak Design is offering this sling in 3 different sizes now instead of 2. We think the 3, 6, and 10 liter sizes make a lot more sense. We're confident that photographers can find the perfect size sling for them based on their camera gear loadout. So there you have it, our quick overview of Peak Design's version 2 everyday line. We would love to hear what your favorite product is in the comments below, so be sure to let us know. And make sure to keep it here. Check out our Quick Hits channel and our website for full reviews and more detailed content on each one of these pieces. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.